Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we are back here with another very interesting news story here. So guys, the Nintendo Direct just happened, the Summer Indies 2017 event here. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of the things that I thought were really cool here, and talk about the things I'm most excited for here. So to start off the press conference, they did talk about Super Meat Boy Forever. This is basically a spiritual successor. I don't think it's truly a new game or anything. I do think it's just some new levels added on to the original game. Let me find a little clip of it. Where is it? Should be. It was in the beginning. Maybe it was. Yeah, it's right here. Oh shit! And turn the volume off. So here's a couple of frames here. I don't want to show you any visuals or audio here because of copyright, because the new YouTube thing is crazy. But here's what the game is going to look like. It actually does look pretty cool here. And there you go, Super Meat Boy Forever 2018. That looks very cool. I'm a fan of that project here. So the next thing I do want to talk about here is I'm going to give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to take a screenshot of this page here. Okay, guys, the next game I do want to talk about is Shovel Knight King of Cards. So yeah, there's a new Shovel Knight game, and this is the final game of the original game. Like, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing DLC the past couple years. So this is the last game that's going to be a part of that, overbranching Shovel Knight original title here. So you're going to have some strategy with the playing cards here, but there's some action too. Don't worry, this is not a pure trading card game here. I'll find some screenshots for you. There should be other stuff. My bad. Hold on. Like, hold up. I remember I saw other stuff for this game. I'm serious. So my computer's being a piece of. So here you go. So there is actual gameplay to be had here. It's not just a pure card game, but that's the new gimmick here. You could say the card game. But as you can see here, there's other types of fun to be had. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about that. It's not a pure. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. It's not just a pure card game. Yeah, I'd be kind of pissed off too if that was the case. But that seems not to be the case, guys. So let's move on to the next game here. Okay, guys, the next game I do want to talk about here is Floor Kids, and it's hard to explain this one. I remember there was some type of game like this in the past. I forgot the name of that game. It's on the PS2. It's like a dancing game or something. I remember people used to talk about that thing all the time here. But this is the experience here that you should be looking at next year. It's interesting. So yeah, this is it. It has gameplay, like dancing gameplay. I'm not sure if this is you doing the moves or maybe you're just waggling a remote. I'm not entirely sure, but this does look pretty cool. So this is a Floor Kids. That's the next game I do want to mention here. Okay. Alright guys, the next game I do want to talk about here is called Kentucky Route Zero here. It's from a studio called Annapurna, which is based off one of the 7 summits, I believe. So that's a very cool thing we have here. And Annapurna made this game here, and it's a fascinating game here. It's like, I'll show you guys what you're playing here, but the concept is interesting. The graphics look fantastic, by the way. So they don't show you much about it, but you do get a little bit of stuff here. The animation style is very unique, very 1950-esque with like cell shading. This game looks interesting. It's hard for me to explain this to you any other way. Just take a look here what we got, and it's coming 2018 here. They don't know much about it yet, but based on the graphical style we have here, it looks like a game I would definitely want to play. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, the next game here we gotta talk about here is Mulaka. It's this weird game. It always reminds me of that new game that was just released on Steam, like Devolver or something, right? Devolver. Oh, I don't want to show footage there, but take a look at this game here. It has combat, and the graphic style is almost like a similar game as that. Let me go back. You couldn't see much there. You know what I'm saying? If there's fighting, it looks interesting to me. It looks like Devolver, but this is exclusive for Nintendo Switch here. The truth is, most of these games here are exclusive for Nintendo Switch. That's a really cool here. It's called Mulaka. So look that up if you want to hear more about it, okay? Well, here's some more footage, guys. Sorry, I forgot about that. There actually is more footage here. My bad. I didn't mean. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Hold up. Man, I can't find it. I cannot find it right now. Here you go, guys. So here is some of the gameplay here. I can't show you. I can't really show you any visuals in terms of like audio and footage, but here are some screenshots here. This is what the game is going to be all about. It looks very interesting indeed. It really does. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's move on here. I did skip accidentally SteamWorld Dig 2. This is SteamWorld Dig 2 as well. SteamWorld Dig 2 also looks like a pretty good game. So here's SteamWorld Dig 2 here. If this thing would load. Come on, thing, please load. You know what I'm saying? Don't you hate when this stuff doesn't load? So yeah, here's a closer look at SteamWorld Dig 2. This is what it's gonna be like, you know? So that game looks damn good, you know? So there's two more games I do want to talk about here. First of all is Meet the Morphies. Meet the Morphies is probably the biggest surprise I've seen today. It's an online game where you fight people in a shooting game, but like depending on how your character is doing, depends on how well you're doing, and you can increase the size of your fighter. You see that red guy? That guy has a lot of kills or something like that. See what I'm saying? So this is how the game works here. It looks very interesting, and this is probably the coolest game of the day. You know what I'm saying? So guys, the last game I do want to talk about here is by far the biggest game here. Travis Strikes Again. Travis Strikes 2 is obviously No More Heroes, the sequel. This is a huge deal. This is a franchise everybody loved on the Wii. It was probably the biggest surprise on the Wii, besides Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles was number 1. But I would definitely give this a number 2 and number 3 rating on the surprise rating. This game was fantastic, and the sequel looks to be even better. The graphics are even more stylized than before, and I really do want to see more about this game. So overall, I love this event here. Nintendo did a fantastic job. Not only were most of these games exclusive, but probably every single game on this list is coming first to Nintendo Switch, then other consoles, if not exclusive. Nintendo has done a fantastic job getting indies here. Meet the Morphies, Travis Strikes Again, Kentucky Route, Shovel Knight, Meat Boy. These are things people want to play, and these are games I would actually play myself. So overall, I give this thing this really was a fantastic, for an indie event. I had no expectations, and Nintendo easily destroyed my expectations on something that I had no expectations for. So overall, I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. So yeah, thank you, bye.